Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, star flowers blossoming in the new consciousness of heaven on earth. Bliss is in the air. You can hear her gentle whispers in the wind. Angels of new earth, spread your etheric wings and take flight into the spiraling vortex of the Ascension portal as she lifts you into the holiest of holies, the sacred temple within and all around. God is the still white, magnetic light at the center of all things, which is everywhere. The I Am presence is the motion within the stillness, the sound within the silence. This is the paradox of the Heart Sutra. Emptiness is form and form is emptiness. They are intrinsically linked, for one cannot exist without the other. The I cannot exist without a you. We become mirrors for each other, for the I cannot look into itself only through a reflection of its own projection. We are the one in the many and the many in the one. With the eyes of our spirits fully open, we know all things through our true nature of Buddha consciousness. We resolve all things perfectly within the unborn mind of Buddha we call Source. For I am the way, the truth, and the life. The way where? The way within and without. The internal mirrors the external, and the external the internal. There will not be peace in the lands until there is peace in every heart. And we start here, and we start now, in this very heart. Through the etheric web of life, we transmit and expand, touching every heart along the journey. In this ascension journey, we are activated and uplifted into the holy temple of our creation, of the eternal paradise timeline. Together, we walk each other home to the pure land of the golden emanation of cosmic consciousness. In your gnosis, you are enlightened by the rays of the universal spiritual sun of Source Creator. With this, the truth shall set you free, to become the sovereign being of freedom you were born to be. Rise now in the glory and honor of the infinite light of your eternal cosmic awareness forevermore. Aho. 222 flowing in. And now, after the last 24 hours of massive waves of energy coming in, we had many more earth changes, massive flooding around the world again. As most of you have heard, parts of New York City underwater, flash flooding. These are record-breaking rainfall in New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia. Central Park in New York City received 3.15 inches within an hour. The eastern region, United States, 48-hour rainfall totaling 7 inches, 177.8 millimeters. Coatesville, Pennsylvania, 8.62 inches. And Stockton in New Jersey, 8.4 inches. Most of this rain between 12 to 24-hour periods starting September 1st. We had massive flooding in Spain. Catalonia area, 70 millimeters of rain in 30 minutes. India flooding, Thailand floods, New Zealand. These are some of the last purging of Mother Earth. She is purging, releasing, cleansing, letting go. As the water rises, the Divine Feminine coming in. Our prayers, healing, and blessing go to everyone suffering due to these massive changes on the earth. Over the last 24 hours, we had 121 M1.5 or greater earthquakes all over this realm, especially around the Ring of Fire, the most powerful again today in the root chakra of Pachamama, 5.6, South Sandwich Islands. Earlier today, Puerto Rico, 3.9, 12 Divine Goddess. This is the new Atlantis energy. Greece, 4.1, South Sandwich, multiple activations again all day, 5.0, 4.9. 4.9, 13, portal, the fourth portal to my sacred Condor. We also in the Philippines had a 4.7, in the crown of Lemuria, Sandpoint, Alaska, 4.6, Peru, South America, the Andes Mountains, Kundalini, Pachamama, 4.9, another 13 portal activation of the Divine Goddess rising, Taiwan, 4.3, Sandpoint, Alaska, another activation in the crown, 3.9. Indonesia, 4.6. The Azores, 4.6. Scotia Sea, 4.7. East coast of Honshu, Japan, 4.5. northwest of Kuril Islands for 5.2, 430 kilometers depth, very deep activation. Greece, Mandraki 4.1, Kermadec Islands 5.2, and then the most powerful 5.6 in South Sandwich. This is the coiled serpent. You can see the head of the serpent connecting South America to the trunk of Ganesh. Loving, New Mexico 3.3, South Sandwich 4.7, El Salvador, Central America 4.4, Divine 44, home of our Mayan elders. Loving, New Mexico 3.0, Puerto Rico 3.0, Russia 4.8, Yucatan, Alaska, United States 4.7, Healy, Alaska 3.0, off the coast of Oregon, not too far from where the Eagle Condor anchoring into the grid, the Hieros Gamos 3.0, another activation, Peru on the Ring of Fire, the spine of Pachamama, Divine Feminine 5.0, 10 kilometers depth, 5 into the 10, into the 73, Heaven on Earth 555, flowing in. We came on this mission fully equipped, fully activated. We cannot fail. Love is one. We just have to keep rising, keep anchoring into the grid, keep lighting up the grid, sending your violet ray, the violet flame, and blaze the whole field, this whole realm with your holy light, with your bliss, your love, your joy, and your compassion. You got this, beloved being of light. Break free of the chains that bind and rise into the holy light of Creator Source that shines bright within the holy temple in your sacred heart chamber. Let it build, let it grow, let it expand out to the ends of the infinite multiverse. Now let us continue with the current Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 24 degrees, 22 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 10 degrees, 57 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 11 degrees Virgo. A boy molded in his mother's aspirations for him. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 25 degrees Cancer. A leader of men wrapped in an invisible mantle of power, from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you from the tarot deck. Dreams of Gaia, from Raven Phelan. And the card she pulled for you today, card 13, Queen of Water. This is healing Venusian energy. The keywords loving, compassionate, empathetic, sensitive, vulnerable, romantic, intuitive, emotional honesty. The key phrases: trust in your feelings and senses, look beyond the surface, a bright and positive outcome. To show vulnerability is to show strength. Are you overextending emotionally? Be the embodiment of love. Withdrawing love is punishment. Use your common sense. Meaning, the Queen of Water symbolizes a gentle, empathetic soul who possesses a keen sense of intuition. She is loving, compassionate, and always kind. She knows when something is wrong, when a friend is hurting and in need of comfort or counsel. She is naturally in tune with her emotions and the emotions of those around her. It is this natural connection and gentleness that draws people to her. She is empathic and would never consider being deliberately cruel or unkind. She is generous and giving of herself to a fault. Only by having and maintaining healthy boundaries does this watery queen protect herself from being drained. Her ability to intuitively see and know is her greatest strength. She looks beyond the surface to what lies within the subconscious, seeing the emotions of old that influence the present. She can sense the mood of a moment or the undercurrents that flow through a room full of people, and because she can read others' emotions with ease, she can often distinguish truth from falsehood. This knowledge empowers. With it, the ever-romantic Queen of Water can often offer the perfect solution, particularly in matters of the heart. She believes in the power of love, but is also wise, and knows that relationships need to be nurtured and maintained, that emotional honesty is key, as is a willingness to share our feelings. When we share our true feelings, we make ourselves vulnerable, but to be willing to do so shows both courage and strength. Is this queen a part of your nature? Is there someone in your life who needs or would benefit from your help and loving support? Or is it you who needs to seek out a like energy in your life for healing or guidance? When the Queen of Water appears in your card, she signifies a very affirming and positive energy, for she is the epitome of love in all of its forms. Take heart and know that bright days are ahead. This is very true. Great things are to come, angels of the earth. And now from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Thomas Sokowitz. Just to give a window into where many of you are headed in this path of evolution, any aspects of you that feel separate from the collective consciousness of nature, spirit, are trauma, programming, and conditioning, and are still being cleared and purged from the genetic system. We are on the way to a plasma fluid, liquid, crystal reality. You are becoming fully the song of the universe in dance and motion. Bless Ashtara Insteller. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin. We are birthing new worlds. As all is aligning from within us, as we merge with all of our multidimensional aspects, unifying all inside of us, bringing all storms to a calm, all conflicts cease to exist, and so do the lower realities for us, as we remember our true self, our true essence, merging with the source within, which is all. Call all of yourself back to you, all of your power, all aspects of your multidimensional self, all your gifts, abilities, and memories, all healed, purified, and integrated in harmony and balance, releasing all that is not in alignment with your divine blueprint now. So it is done. We can all do this. Believe you can. Surrender all else to Source and Divine Will. Divine union with Source is what Ascension is about, and the sacred medicine that heals all is divine love. All we need to do is open up, trust ourselves, trust God's and our higher self's plan for us, and let go of fear and that which was, as we become divine will embodied. All that we need is shown to us in divine alignment, having learned our lessons to now move on and leave the past behind, back into the future with corrections, as the old templates and holographic inserts clear and dissolve, and the crystallis starts to crack for all new realities to birth forth from within now, merging with our future self-timeline realities, blueprints, as our DNA and diamond, solar plasma, rainbow light bodies and the new grids are ready any moment now to come fully online, all activated from within our own inner technologies. Connect to Source and let the Holy Spirit fulfill you and become one with all. Atonement. As all moves into place, all aligns, realities shift, the ground may shake, yet we remember we are now starting to dream, and a much more wonderful dream, which we came to consciously co-create in each new now. We remember that which we perceive as matter, stone or wall is still mere energy vibrating at a specific frequency, which is why, in the blink of an eye, new worlds and realities activate and emerge from within. All a matter of the frequency available we align with and hold, as we now rest in no time, in the 0-point field, where infinite possibilities are always accessible, as all already exist here, always, now. Which worlds are you dreaming of, co-creating, and aligning with via the frequency and beliefs you hold in every now? Be ready as all starts to shift from here, now. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Angel of the Light, Radiant One. Key portals have been fully opened on Earth and in the solar system. Activations and alignments in the stars and different energetical points on Earth's grid and her physical body have now been reignited. Exciting days just ahead. More energy portals are to activate in the weeks ahead, allowing more of the refined light to flow to Earth. As you integrate these energies, this assists you in merging with the higher aspects of yourself and realize the deeper connection you have with the higher realms. You hold the keys to the universe's secrets. The light of the divine rests within you. The purity, the wisdom, the love, all is found within you in this moment of the now. The time has come for you to claim all of this and move forward in leaps and bounds. Deep breathing is very important as your light body is making itself more comfortable in union with your physical vessel, as well as integrating the higher light quickly in preparation for the upliftment to match the vibrational frequency of 5D Earth. The world is opening up. However, interruptions will continue to occur. Glitches in the 3D matrix will only worsen as the illusion is no longer supported by the new energies of light entering Earth now. Do not worry about losing your uniqueness, blending in, or your individuality. The child does not return to the mother's womb, only continues their own journey in the cosmos. The phoenix is rising renewed. A new intention, a new love, a new freedom, a new earth, and humanity is being born now. The divine plan is unfolding, and humanity is at the center of the show. The ones who seek to walk away from your life, let them. Just as you have, they too must find their path. For by the end of this year, not only will you not recognize them, you won't recognize yourself. All the change that everyone is about to experience between now and then, with the new energies making their way to Earth, also available to the humans. These are breaking up the base particles which form the 3D constructs. As the energetical foundation of 3D is dissolved, the collapse of the material aspect of it follows swiftly. And now from Divine Sistar of the Light, Grace Solaris. A new wave of walk-ins are preparing to enter the fifth-dimensional Earth. A great amount of many of the souls that have left this past year who are truth keepers and pioneers of light are using the means of the walk-in process as a shortcut to incarnate. Some will indeed unite with those of their oversoul, also known as soul monad, to serve humanity as sacred couples. A great number of those specifically come to anchor in as their higher ascended twin aspect, and or higher dimensional soul extensions, galactic or angelic aspects, to unite in the physical and form divine unionship. The twin essence already exists within self, or rather is alchemized through uniting your inner divine feminine and divine masculine, and will, as a natural consequence, give birth to your inner twin source self. In other words, what is showing up externally is but a reflection of what is already a part of your very essence. So when this divine union is complete within, and you embody divine union within, the external expression will emerge into manifest form if according to soul plan. This is a time of the great convergence of soul monad shards, as many souls of these destined to serve and anchor in unity consciousness will serve together as congruent, harmonious anchors in sacred unionship for the new earth, universal love template, and divine union. Thus many increasingly feel the magnetic pull or even the presence of their twin counterpart essence, which is expressed, held vibrationally in your soul monad. Those that have contracted to serve as anchors will feel a deep, ancient calling. It is undeniable, and is igniting the deep remembrance of the exact vibrational signature of your twin monad counterpart, which you emit from your energy field. It is a mighty force that is and has reverberated since the beginning of your very origin as a soul. Many relationships are now coming to a closure to clear the path for the divine counterparts to unite as sacred couples. These outdated karmic relationships will most likely end without drama, as they are complete, and has prepared the soul to the point that it realizes there is no purpose nor meaning in being together, and the vibratory compatibility is no longer at hand. The circle is closed, and the next leg of their soul plan is igniting and sounding from deep within. It's time. It's time. Stay tuned for this grand convergence love feast global activation that will be hosted on the 9-9 portal to usher in the beloveds through our magnetic presence and soul signature clarion call. Just after I received this intel from my guides, 2 white butterflies flew by courting each other in a tantric dance. What precious synchronicity from spirit deeply touched. From GraceElohim.com. And now from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, multi-dimensional lightworker. It's the year 2021. A lightworker you are, with multi-dimensional healing abilities to activate and heal the many. Your skills are continually activating, connecting your physical form to your higher dimensional self, integrating who you are, leading you to a greater acceptance of your true calling and mission. This enables foresight to manifest and assist humanity to awaken, rise and shift into a safer reality. Know you are a multi-skilled light being that can manifest the role you see. The options are endless. Know we need to meet you halfway, a line in the sand between the multidimensional realms. We can commune and prosper together. There you will find us, ready to assist, to enhance and upgrade your skills, to assist your mission in your upgrading world, where your role will continue to expand and evolve. We ask you to focus on this message and to see yourself as a multidimensional light worker. Know this is you now as you awaken to your true potential, calling, and mission. Know how bright you shine, dear one. We send peace to our light warriors, the multi-dimensional ground crew, to continue expanding in your ever-changing reality. A message to enlighten your path. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Ascension in truth means that we raise our vibrational frequencies, and in doing so we literally die onto the old earth of old Adam and Eve, and all which has ever been before. This is crucial to remember at this time when all of humanity is standing at the most crucial crossroads they ever stood at before. I've had the most deep and profound conversations in the last weeks with fellow lightworkers who are on the front lines and healing professions. What they have shared with me will remain confidential, yet what has emerged is what has been told to me years before and is now happening. As our vibrational energies rise and our new light body forms, we are getting ultra-sensitive to all which is not of that vibration and frequencies. This includes food intolerances, allergies. Your physical body will very soon tell you if something is not right or amiss, or if there are emotional charges hidden anywhere which have not been dissolved and released, and this includes fear. I have not attended the Dr. John D. Martini's courses for nothing. Indeed, every single gland and organ and every part of your own physical body has warning systems, and discomfort in any part is alerting you what needs to be released, dissolved, and where the inner work needs to be done. I have noticed just how sensitive my own body is becoming, and how I need to become aware of what it is trying to tell me, as much as listen to my own soul and follow my gut feeling, my inner knowing. I have noticed just how sensitive I have become over the years to any chemicals or all dense and foreign matters. I have gone natural as much as I can. If something does not feel right, and your innermost knowing tells you this, and there is no peace in doing something, or being someone you are not in truth, then do not go there. You have sole responsibility for your own life and well-being. You have sole responsibility for living your own soul purpose and calling, no matter what others are doing or not doing. If foreign substances and harmful chemicals are in any way or form projected into your physical body, it is not natural. It is induced. Thus the body will react to this. What is happening is that souls are exiting the planet at an incredible rate at the moment, and it has nothing to do with what is projected as such. Thus be discerning what your belief and question whatever comes. Your innermost soul will always know in the depths of your being and recognize the highest truth. And if you still need guidance, then ask for it. All I can say is I have lost everything in 2008. And went through a complete life change and a dying of all which has been before. When I had no home, no cent to my name, I had to live on faith and trust alone, and I was always taken care of. Today I am grateful for all which has happened, as it freed me up to do the work my soul has come in to do, and to live a soul-empowered life. When you realize there is nothing to cling to, and there's no such thing as security, you will free yourself from all fear, and understand that indeed as soon as one door closes, another opens miraculously. As long as we cling to anything, those doors cannot open. The same applies to the fear of death. One thing is for sure, and that is what we all exit the planet in one stage of another. Those who fear death the most are those who have never lived. Don't take my words on this. Go and read Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's book on death and dying. Death is but a shedding of the physical vessel. The soul is freed and lives on, and simply returns to its home galaxy and resumed life elsewhere in the cosmos. We all have so much living to do in the new earth, in a totally new and much lighter frequency light body, and co-create the new golden age of unity, peace, and harmony through the power of love. There lies the sum total of our highest calling at this time. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. God knows the patience and boredom levels you may feel as we complete healing from the serpent of the past mortal timeline. You've had to find your worth and value so you can receive the divine grail union the Most High has chosen. This has been a success on earth, and is completing with the Galactic Holy Grail. The rod is preparing to offer commitment to the chalice of the Omega Stargate, to enter the cosmic womb as a king. Continue healing any remaining codependency and need to control. Craftsmanship on this level is rewarded with new healing gifts that you can utilize to heal others who suffer from the narcissistic codependent paradigm. This is also flushing away all remaining generational marriage contracts of old Earth for your freedom to attain a brand new joyful relationship paradigm in New Earth. The Sisterhood of the Rose is also preparing for incoming abundance. In the past, those with the evil eye, as well as dominant, distorted masculine figures, would interfere and create mental blocks to prevent and siphon the flow of abundance coming to you. These people, drama, dynamics would cloud the mind with confusion, take energy, and bring instability. This is all clearing and healing through wisdom. So us brothers and sisters of the Rose can now see reality accurately, receive this abundance. As you continue choosing to purify and heal yourself for the bride and bridegroom of Christ's template, new offerings from our Father continue entering, complete walking away and ending what you know is not worth your time or effort. As endings complete, dreams and manifestations are coming true. We are fully supported by our covenant family to continue taking action and having the drive, a passion to end what needs to end, and create a beautiful future including kingdom marriages. The divine is very excited and busy bringing Holy Grail unions together. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini, Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Mars in Virgo opposite Neptune retrograde in Pisces. It may feel like our get up and go has got up and gone, as warrior Mars opposes passive, confusing, discombobulated Neptune. We're tired of fighting, can't see the point anymore, feeling like it's all too big a mess to clean. We're helpless, hopeless, or tempted to give up before we even start. Tiredness and inertia plague us. Everything is just too loud. Perhaps we're just sick of the rain. Despite the tension, there are ways to work with this disorienting energy productively. If you are tired, rest. If you are angry, take a shower, cool off. If you need peace and quiet, initiate it. Pour a glass of water, bless it, drink. Meditate to bring your energies back into balance, then ground yourself in routine work. Take a moment to give thanks for having pots to wash, floors to clean, clothes to iron. Some people have nothing. Give back to those less fortunate, even if all you can afford is a prayer. If you are chasing rainbows, stop, think. What are you trying to avoid? Tune into your true motivations. Let the dreams that are possible become a motivating force in your life. Don't give up. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 2, White Lunar Wind. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are polarize, challenge, and stabilize. The second day of a wave spell can be a bit tricky because the number 2 is associated with challenge. I always say that the wave spell journey is like any other journey. It involves planning, consulting maps, and navigating your way. Day 2 is about removing obstacles so you may proceed. Think about this today. Bearing in mind we just started a new wave spell and a new spin of the Tzolk'in. These obstacles may involve things that could jeopardize your long-time plans if you don't deal with them. Today is White Wind, which represents communication, breath, and spirit. Clearly, when White Wind falls on a number 2 day, challenges with communication can be expected. Also consider it may be something you haven't said that has created an obstacle that is now in need of removing. Taking everything into consideration that has to do with the journey you are on right now. What words can polarize your challenge? If you need to say sorry or get something off your chest, then open up and speak your mind. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. White Lunar Wind, Kin 2, 2nd of September, 2021, 2222 portal. It is now 11:11 coming in the powerful gateway of the new earth, breathing new life. 2/9/2021 equals 16 equal 295 equal 214 equal 25 equal 7. Day codes 2 twins, partners, cooperation, duality. 16 the tower struck by lightning, unexpected events. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, initiation, solitude. Month year codes 9. Endings, destiny, service, humanity, grace. 5. Freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 14. Media, publicity, promotion, recognition. Kin 2, twins, partner, cooperation. A very powerful, magical day where the winds of change are guiding us to transform through the guidance of Father God. Day 2 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves, others, and our planet. Realizing the importance of self-love in the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Once we have birthed by our mother, we connect with our new environment by taking our first breath as newborns and being faced with the challenges of starting afresh as a fledgling in a foreign new world, finding our way back home to our connection with our source once again. And so our journey of growth and discovery begins in a world filled with polarity challenges, creating the friction needed for accelerated growth. Tone of creation, lunar, tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Today is very heavily focused on pairings and relationships through the multiple 2 codes. 2 September, kin 2 plus the lunar tone 2. Triple treat, 222, a day filled with questioning the challenges that befall you, preventing you from fully connecting and communicating with spirit and your relationships with others. In the physical realm in which you reside, polarity reveals your conflict struggles and the apparent separation from Father, Mother, God, created by your belief in duality. First comes the magnetic tone 1, where we are unified with Source. All is bliss and all is one. In order for greater expansion, the one is split into 2 units, and now we have a mirror, a reflection in the external world in which to view ourselves. In order for Source God to know thyself, it is much easier to learn through the reflection in our outer world. Going within and doing the deep work is much more intense and requires determination and willpower. Thus God's Spirit is knowing thyself through the external expression of you. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliance. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the polarity of male and female within yourself. Explore your divine feminine and masculine aspects. Has any part of you been suppressed from giving or receiving divine love and nurturance? It is real to communicate your true inner being and allow more nurturance and love to flow into your life. Do not hide parts of yourself, compartmentalizing fragments of your soul. No longer can we wear the masks of duality. It is time to take off your masks that you have been hiding behind and become whole again, fully embracing the love you deserve. The authentic you is a true conduit for spirit, a spark of the divine. There is no separation. Thy will be done. Look for the evidence of the divine plan in action. See the bigger plan for humanity amidst the chaos, confusion, and mayhem. All is in divine synchronic order, and all is well in our world. Ebb is the keeper of the golden chalice or holy grail, which is today's gift, or blessing from spirit, liberating you from the tyranny of debt and enslavement. Open your personal chalice to receive until your cup runneth over, then turn around and fill the cups of others too. Kindness and compassion is the new current sea. Today's question is, what is blocking you from fully connecting, listening, and allowing spirit to work its magic through you as the divine conduit? Do you fully accept that you are God incarnate? Divine blessings to opening your divine channels to the magic of spirit. In Lakeka Lakin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 2, White Lunar Wind. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to communicate. Stabilizing breath, I seal the input of spirit with the lunar tone of challenge. I am guided by the power of timelessness. And on this powerful day of transformations, and powerful manifestations. Let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on your monthly pledges and donations for our daily living expenses. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Carly Brainerd, for raising your pledge on Patreon today. Thank you very much. If you'd like to help support our work and help us to continue bringing these transmissions to the world daily, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. And for those on our tribe already, please check. Again, multiple people dropped out because of a problem in the processing of Patreon. So if you want to still continue supporting us in our work, please check that the transaction went through. We would appreciate that very much. And if you'd like to send us a one-time donation, you could do so at our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. I would like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Maria Richards, for purchasing her beautiful goddess totems today. They will be coming to you with the Divine Union codes, abundance, unconditional love, and great joy and bliss. So thank you very much, Divine Sister. If you'd like to support my Sacred Condor's artwork, you can do so at lunagoddessart.com. Also, be sure to check out her YouTube channel where she's beginning to teach her amazing creative abilities and arts. Also, Luna Goddess Art. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian Bro Stars and Sisters of the Light, and a powerful prayer from Divine Bro Star David Starr. Pleiades 1, Messages, September 2nd, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Life changers are present. Spaces for new creations are lovingly opened. Crystalline structures spread. Divine arms extend. Astral sensors multiply. Port 144 liberated. Standards of divine teaching are announced. Nevic support in tune, 49% non-regressive. Port 144 released. Standards of divine teachings are announced. Nevic Terran reverberation, 45% non-regressive. Divider fields are cut off. Transfers to Calthart are approved. Second wave, 29% non-regressive. Unconscious liberation initiated. 2/3 specific layer, 41% non-regressive. Tensions keep decreasing. Temporarily ended transmission, Pleiades 1, potentiating Nevic grid building, from disclosurenews.it. And now a very powerful divine prayer from our Divine Bro Star of the Light, David Starr. Connect to Source, or place your hand over your heart and intend to connect to Source, and say, I am a sovereign being. I cancel all soul contracts with all dark beings, with my family, with all entities in this universal structure, through all dimensions and time, the power of the divine. I am within me releases thee, and I am free. This is very important for these challenging times we are all in. So practice this powerful mantra prayer and let us know in the comments the powerful effects that overcome you and help in assisting you in this great ascension. 3773 coming in, Heaven on Earth, 1122. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Keep shining brightly into the night, beacons of the holy light, of the new covenant of the Holy Grail, of the new Jerusalem. Our galactic families are now with us, connecting with you now directly. 333 coming in, 3838, 1212 portal. The third portal to my sacred condor. That the gold dragons created, opened, and merged together so the Queen and I can reunite for this final mission of manifesting heaven on earth. Have a beautiful and blessed awakening journey. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart. And be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.